Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and or watching Beside Her. My name is Crystal.
And I'm Nelly. We're at the gym.
We are at the gym today because we have been trying to film this fitness pod in a few episodes, like a few weeks. And also, life has been happening, life events.
From our last podcast to this one, it's been about 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
It's a 4-week difference.
Yeah, like I don't even know this girl. Who are you?
Seriously.
Don't even know who this girl is. But this one has been in the book since we started our pod. Like since we started planning out what episodes we're doing, Nelly has been like, we are doing a fitness pod. We need to do it. Like that's all her. And she's been motivating me the past couple weeks to get in the gym. So I've been exactly where she's at, running in this gym, doing my workouts. And it's been so good. Like,
I love this.
Godspeed to her because she's actually pushed me to do shit I'd never thought I was going to do.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing a little workout. If you're listening to this, this is going to be edited in a way that
makes sense
to you if you're only listening, but highly recommend to watch this podcast because you're going to watch us get a sweat on.
Yes.
And we are going to be editing the part out of us actually running and like really working out for the audio because I don't think you want to hear us huffing and puffing.
No, thank you. No, thanks.
We have some really interesting topics to talk about today. We're starting off with a little walk right now, a little warm up as we get into the pod. We're going to, of course, do our check-in segment right now.
Yes, let's check in. We're checking in. Pow. Go ahead. How have you been mentally, sisterhood?
I am on cloud 15.
She sure is.
I'm feeling so good. So I've been hinting at little things here and there about my employment for the past since episode 1. And it's finally happening where I'm finally going to be unemployed. No, honestly, it's been a really rough year. I've gone through such a huge transition with my current employer. Nothing to do with me. It's just businesses fall and get taken over by other businesses. And it really affects the employees. I'm in the best situation I could ever be right now.
Yep.
And I'm very much looking forward to my next step, my next move. I'm in no rush. And I'm living my best life. I'm extremely happy.
Yes, and she's radiating all that energy. And I live, laugh, love it.
And physically, I'm feeling freaking great.
I didn't even get there yet.
I didn't do both of them.
She's just on a roll.
Physically great.
She sure is. And she's been looking good. But we're going to get there. We're going to get... How do you do that? Oh no, sister, I'm scared.
I just did a little turn on the treadmill for those of you listening.
She's an expert. Anyways, are you gonna ask me? See, every time, you guys, every time.
I don't forget. I just assume that she's gonna follow.
Just talk about myself without even being asked. Got it. Anyways, so I'm doing great.
Her daughter's 1. You have a 1-year-old.
I have a 1-year-old.
That's crazy.
Hands are full.
About to be 13 months.
Actually. No. Yes.
About to be 13 months.
Oh my gosh. I can't. Yep. I have a 1-year-old. I'm now a year older.
Yes.
I have my mom car.
Dude.
Yeah, we haven't sat down in a while. It's been a minute. Yeah, I'm telling you, life has been happening to us. Like we've been dropping episodes because sister's been editing and posting them. For us to have not sat down where we film, crazy. Also, it has to do with the weather because the sun has been shining. It's been 80 degrees out here. We're going faster. Thank you. And it's been amazing. I got my new apartment. So much is happening. Blessings. Yeah, of course.
You know what it is too, sister? Because the last time we filmed, those are the things that were really weighing you down.
Yes.
Stressing you out.
Yes,
and
they were.
How you don't do well with change. There's a lot of change happening.
Yep.
And look.
Yeah. And I'm literally accepting all of it. I'm thriving. I'm just you know what? Bring it on.
We are feeling, and you know what? I did want to say that it's really easy to feel grateful when things are going well.
Right. Yeah,
things are going well. So it's important to keep this mindset because life is full of ups and downs. I think we definitely, in my position, I was climbing up a huge mountain for 12 months.
Yeah.
And now I'm seeing I'm at the peak of the mountain. I'm
enjoying
the view, and I'm going to take my time to go back down.
Absolutely.
Taking my time to enjoy the view because I know another mountain's going to come.
Yeah.
Unexpectedly.
You're right. You're right. You're so right. Yeah.
How are you physically? Did you answer that?
No, you did. She's physically doing well. She has been dropping weights And like, as her sister, I've been watching her getting thinner, and my like, ooh, yellow lights going on because I'm like, please don't lose so much weight.
Oh God, that's a topic to talk about in this podcast.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. When my sister drops weight, she drops weight very quickly.
In their eyes, because in my eyes, it doesn't seem fast.
Oh, Nelly, like she will go from like thick and voluptuous to like, where's your ass?
Oh.
And I don't want that to happen. I like what's going on in this area. I like that the waist is snatching and the ass is staying the same.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you. It's my body. It's my body. Okay? I'm just living my life through hers.
I love it.
But no, I feel great. I've been, like I told you, like I said, rather, I've been working out and feeling amazing, like trying to come at 5 a.m. or 7 a.m.
So
and
good.
then I go after work sometimes.
So good.
It's just about getting there. And that's one thing she's always told me. Just get there. Just freaking do it.
The hardest part.
20 minutes. Yeah. Even if it's 20 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I've made so much use of my time too in those workouts. You can get so much done.
So much.
You don't have to be in the gym for 2 hours.
You do not.
No.
You do
and
not.
So with that, she's convinced me to do a race, which we're doing next Sunday.
June 9th.
And we're going to do it after my daughter's first birthday, which is another thing. We postponed because of the weather. I know I talked about filming for it.
Yeah.
We still will get that done. And her party is next Saturday before our race. So we're really excited for this one. I'm really excited for this one. I haven't worked out next to my sister since kickboxing.
Literally, we haven't worked out together for years. But it's funny that you said the race. So this podcast is actually going up, and we're going to be running the race 2 days later because this is going up.
Correct.
Soon. I can't wait to update. Like, we're going to post this podcast. We're going to have some content on the race like a couple days later, which is going to be such a nice like follow-up.
Right.
So that's going to be so good. But I think we should start.
Yes, get into the content.
Yes, getting into the content. Let's get into it. The first thing we kind of want to talk about as we're walking on the treadmill, just getting a little warm up in. It's going to be a long warm up because, you know, we are very long-winded girls. We're going to just talk about fitness and
what it means to us now.
What it means to us, what it means to feel healthy, how it looks differently for everybody, body enhancements, our views on that, and just like how our mindset has changed over the years. Yeah. Obviously, as moms, we have changed a lot in terms of our physical body, but our mental has changed tremendously as well. What do you think it means for you to like feel and be healthy?
Right now, my biggest thing is I want to feel like I'm capable of doing things without feel like I'm gonna break down.
Like carrying groceries up the stairs.
Yes. Like my daughter is very large. She's very tall, 32 pounds.
She's so big.
And I have to carry her a lot because she's not walking yet. Mm-hmm. And the fact that I'm like winded with her, I'm like, no, I want to be a strong mom. You know, when you look at those moms and they have those big ass kids, but they're like, she could take her. Mm-hmm. When I carry my daughter, I look so little. And like, I look like I'm like dying because she's so large compared to me. And I want to be that girl that's like, that's a strong mom carrying the groceries and a 30-pound kid.
Crystal, but you do that now.
I do, but I want to look like it.
Oh my God.
I want to look strong. Because I am strong. Like, I do it with ease.
So looking strong for you means, like, having, like, the defined, like, muscles?
No, that's not my answer.
So what does look strong mean to you?
Looking strong means to me, I want, and listen, judge me if you guys want. It is what it is. But I like the thick body type. Like, that's my jam. That's my jam. Like, if I can have, like, the thick legs and, like, the smaller upper body, that's fine with me. Even if I'm a big bad girl, I don't care. At this point, I need to gain like 25 pounds for me to be like, I'm happy.
25 pounds of muscle is what she means.
Yeah, or like 20 pounds. Yeah.
And then the thing is too, is that like we always want what we don't have.
Correct.
She says those things. And I have a coworker who also has mentioned something along the lines of like, oh, I love like Latina women because their bodies are like so voluptuous.
Yes.
Having the nice big hips and the nice butts and all that. And I'm like, you know what? It's crazy that you say that because all the things that you just mentioned are things that we're kind of insecure about.
That's insane to me.
Yeah. I tell her that and she's like, oh my gosh, Nelly, I never thought of it that way. I'm like, yes, because who wants big hips? Obviously,
me.
I know you do because you don't have it.
Right.
My hips grew like 10 inches after having kids and I still cannot come to terms with it. Like,
I love it. I look so good. I'm obsessed with it. I love the look. Like childbearing hips. Yes, give it to me. I look like I'm back like at my 16-year-old body. I'm like, where's my hips?
They're there.
They're there, but like Now, did you birth a child? Questionable for me.
Serious?
Absolutely. Sister, do I look like I gave birth to a kid last year with these hips, these
But like,
little?
that's such a hard question to answer because are you saying I look like someone that
With those hips? Absolutely. I would be like, yes.
That's
One
not
or
a
two,
compliment.
1 to 7 kids have slid out of them hips. Absolutely. Sister, it looks amazing.
See,
And then-
this is so good.
And then
because
my sister,
I don't agree.
and you're right. It is the whole mantra. You're not happy with what you have until you see it on someone else or whatever. Like people with straight hair want curly hair, but vice versa.
Yes.
I get it. But the one thing that I will always give you your flowers for is you always work for what you want.
I work
at it, and yeah. But I do want to talk about something.
Right.
Growing up along the years, I feel like my sister has also with this question, you have changed with your preferred body images. And if you can, please post those pictures of what you look like when you went to Miami, you wore the yellow dress, you look like Belle, and you weighed 94 pounds.
So
skinny.
It's so funny that she says that because that's literally what I've been chasing.
No, oh my God, please don't. I was concerned for you at the time. I'm like, Mommy, she's very skinny.
I was in the best shape of my entire life.
You were not.
Yeah.
She was probably. She probably was. You probably were. It just.
I was in the best shape of my life in my eyes because I was toned. I was slim, thicky.
No. She was slim. Slim Jim.
I've always had like a bigger behind.
Correct.
Always. That's never gone away.
Big ass. Say it.
And my waist has always been like super, like not super small, but like
super small.
Smaller than my hips.
Correct.
Small.
Coke bottle vibes.
I was kickboxing. I was in the fitness industry, working in the fitness industry. So I was always working out.
Yeah.
And now that I am no longer in that industry, I gained the weight because I had babies.
Kids, though. Yeah.
I had kids. And I always look back at those pictures and I'm just like, oh, I just want to get back to that. But I've also understand that I'll never look like that because that was when I didn't have kids. And it's crazy that like you think that I was like, see, I was too skinny.
Your face. Wait till you guys see the pictures. Her face was even like sculpted. Like
honestly, this podcast scares me because it really opens the doors for people to like critique our bodies. Whatever. It is what it is. If I'm already feeling so good about myself.
Yeah.
That, like no matter what anybody says, whether it's good or bad, I'm still gonna feel like it's not gonna really faze me because I'm working on myself so hardcore right now.
Yes, and that is another thing with this pod that I wanted to talk about is like, what is your definition of when are you ever going to be satisfied with your with your body type or your fitness goals, or is it always ever evolving?
It's always going to be ever evolving for me. Okay. I'm always going to find something to I'm always going to want to get better at something. For example, running, right? Mm-hmm. I want to eventually work my way up to running a full marathon, right? I do. And it's for me, saying that out loud is so scary, but I have to like put it out in the universe in order for it to happen. For like accountability purposes. Yeah, right. That's why I've been posting my running journey so much, is because it keeps me super accountable. Yeah. Right now, I don't think I can run a marathon at all because I just started running, but I like to think that I can work my way up there if I continue to train. So that's what I'm saying, where like there's always going to be something that I want to continue working on. Yeah. And I have to build my way up there. So now I'm training for a 10K. So like I'm slowly getting to like that marathon mark. But I'm training like one step at a time. Absolutely. Because 26 miles is 16,000 hours of running in one day. It's a lot of running. It's a lot. I did that 5-mile race in an hour. It took me an hour and 3 minutes to run 5 miles, which for me is amazing, sister. It's your first race. Who in the world is going to expect you to run 5 miles like a regular person that runs every day? Coming from a very competitive, that's where it is. And I go through the rankings and I see that the man that won first place ran that 5 miles in 27 minutes. I just like, how? Obviously, these people are probably running forever and they have 5-6 minutes a mile, 5.5 minutes a mile. Yes, which is insane. That's sprinting. It's insane. It's humbling. So one step at a time. Literally one step at a time, sis. Literally one step at a time. And that's my favorite thing about the running. It's just like, just keep keep your head forward and just keep moving forward, and you're just going to eventually get to that finish line.
One day.
Yeah.
One day you'll get there.
But do you think you're constantly going to be wanting to change things?
I do.
Or like, when is it going to be like, okay, I'm satisfied?
I have been a girl who just really doesn't care about what people think about me. I don't care. However, ever since giving birth, my core hasn't healed properly. So I have like the diastasis, whatever, recti, and like my abdominal muscles have never fully healed.
They haven't came back together.
Yeah. And so like I have like a 2-finger gap, and that's what's keeping my stomach from, I still look like I'm like 3-4 months pregnant.
Oh my.
And then I have like my saggy skin there, my loose skin, because like I had a big belly. And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna snap back. Like, whatever. I'm gonna snap back. I'm little. I've always been little. My stomach will come back. Yeah, right. So that's been in my head more now. Is more like I've been a little bit more insecure about my clothes, like what I wear. Like I used to be a crop top, shorts, girly, stomach out, booty, everything hanging out. Now I'm very modest, which I should be in general. Rather, I want to be more modest because that's just not my vibe anymore. Now I'm just more insecure about like what my clothes look like, how things are fitting. Like I can't even imagine me in a bikini because of my skin. But I'm in this era where I need to embrace it. If I need to get enhancements done, I don't think I'm opposed to it. Yeah.
That's a great segue.
It's true.
And before we segue into that, I love having this conversation right now. I know that I said before that I kind of scared that we were having a conversation, but I love it because we are sisters and we have 2 completely different body types.
Yes.
And the fact that I am seeking her body type and she's seeking mine
is kind of crazy.
It's so crazy. Because she's over here like, yeah, I look like 3 to 4 months pregnant. And I'm like, shorty, I look 7 months pregnant.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Nelly, stop. No, you don't.
It's so...
Sister, you're just thick.
Yes.
Like, I want that problem where I'm like, yeah, I need to lose here, here, here. I want that. Because I can be like, all right, I'm going to just sweat this shit out. Me, I'm like, I need to go to the kitchen and eat. With what time?
Okay, hold on. That's such a huge misconception, though, because in order to properly lose weight, you have to learn how to fuel your body.
No, you're right. The right things, like protein is super important.
Because the only reason that I have been losing weight recently is not because I've been working out.
Right.
It's because I've been coupling that with proper nutrition.
That is super important. You're right. Because you would think, especially like, oh, I'm trying to lose weight. Let me cut back on my diet and let me just work out. But that's super unhealthy.
Yes.
And actually, that leads to you gaining more weight. When you start to eat, like this is not working out for me, and you eat back your normal diet, you gain all of it back.
All of it back. And that's what happened to me. That's
really?
What happened to me, yes. So a year ago, right after I had my second kid, I dropped 50 pounds in like a 5 to 6 month span.
Mm-hmm.
I lost a ton of weight. The most weight I've ever lost in my entire life. And I was close to the weight that I was in Miami.
Yeah.
At that time, I got the crazy news about my job, going back to like the beginning of this podcast, how a lot happened in the past year with my job. And then I started slowly gaining that weight back. And then my sister, I remember vividly, would tell me, wow, sister, you're so skinny.
Yeah.
Like you look so thin.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh, you're too skinny. And that would get stuck in my head.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Everyone was saying it.
Really?
Everyone was saying, oh my God, you're too skinny. Oh my God, you lost so much weight. Oh my God, this and that. And that would get in my head. And I'm like, oh my gosh, am I too skinny? Do I look unhealthy?
No.
And I literally, within 7 months, gained 90% of that weight back.
Yeah.
Almost all of that weight I gained back. And then fast forward, went to therapy, started, working out.
Yeah.
Started back into my nutrition. And now I'm losing the fat that I need to lose, but like in a very...
It makes more sense. Like, and you know what, too, when you drop it so fast, you risk like having like that like looser skin or whatever.
I did lose a ton of muscle, which is why people thought that I looked too skinny because
your ass is not there.
Yeah, I lost a ton of muscle. I think that
lost a ton of muscle.
I did, but I think that just understanding that the diet culture is so toxic.
It is.
It is so incredibly toxic, and you don't have to eat less to lose weight.
Yeah.
What you're eating is how often you're eating and your portion size. All of that matters. And there is never a cookie cutter approach to weight loss because every single body is different.
Yeah.
So what works for me is not necessarily going to work for her. First of all, we have completely different goals anyway. And for my weight loss journey, it's not going to look the same as somebody else's weight loss journey.
Yeah, no, sister, that was beautifully said. And we're gonna get there. But I think this is amazing that we're both starting to, like, at least you have been working on your goals like for a while. And I just love that it has motivated me. It's infectious. I wanted to text you the other day. I think I did. Or I hit you up somewhere on Instagram, one of your posts. But like, my sister is the most infectious person you will ever meet.
Oh, I just got goosies.
She is.
That's so nice.
When she does things, because you do things and it's very authentic. It's not like you just get into the most random stuff. Very authentic, and it's like, it makes her actually happy. Like, my sister will never do things if it doesn't make her happy or if it's not about who she is. And so, like, the whole running stuff, when she got into it, I was like, here we go. Another thing she's getting into. But then it was like, you know what? Like, it makes you feel good. Like, when I did it, and I was so worried about like having my tendinitis flare up, all this stuff. But when I started running again, I was like, sister, this is addicting. Because
you got to ease into it.
Yes. And it's such a healthy habit. And I'm just so proud that like I get to be beside her while beside her while she gets through her milestones. And I don't know, just like very proud.
Thank you, sister.
Yes.
See, I'm so freaking honored.
All right, but we're going to get actually into the fitness. If you're watching, stay tuned. You'll see clips of our workout. And if you're listening,
keep listening, because
yeah,
we're going to segue into the next audio part after this workout.
Yes, we're going to be talking about body enhancements and all the tea on that.
Hi, everyone, YouTube. We're going to start this workout, and I'm going to lead it. We're going to be at a 1 to 1.5 speed. We're just going to do, so like pretend you're sweeping, like taking something off of the bottom of your foot. All right, we're gonna start this workout. We're not gonna do a lot of talking, so you're just gonna watch us. And here we go.
I'm going to die. So yeah, it's a quick 2.5 mile run.
So this is a nice 5K pace.
Oh, I already know. I'm gonna be the last person.
No, you're not. Okay, so while my sister goes and uses the bathroom, just gonna explain to you what we're doing today in terms of the workout. So I'm currently training for a 10K, and I use the Runner app to train for it because it comes up with like a personalized plan of what to do for this workout. So this one, or for this training plan. So this is a 12-week plan. I chose the maximum amount of weeks because I want the most out of this training, and I want to finish the 10K because 6 miles is a lot. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to break down what our intervals are. So we just did the warm-up, which was on the treadmill. It's a little bit different than running outside, obviously. So it's a conversational pace. So for me, according to my training plan, it was a 4.9 speed at half a mile. So 0.5 miles, 4.9 speed. And then it's a walking rest period. Sister is back. She's back. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'll be back, but I've been trying to hide in the background.
Oh, I didn't know.
Get more of a break.
Okay, so let me resume this. 45-second walking period right now. We're gonna get into the intervals. So the first one is the first one interval was 0.6. So this next interval is actually half a mile at a 4.9.
A sprint.
So I kind of skipped that. The first one, the warm-up, we did it a little bit too fast. So I did it a little bit too fast. So get ready. We're gonna go in 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4.9, or slower.
Way slower. If you were trying to get me to go faster,
I'm sorry. So the warm-up was supposed to be much slower than that. So 4.9 speed is about a 12-minute, 14-second per mile pace. Point one down, point four to go. Good. 2-minute walking. This is hard, sister. You're doing so good.
It's very hard.
Huh?
It's very hard. I'm hot.
Same. Same.
Like you're glistening.
Ready? Let's go. 2, 1, go. Press complete.
Oh.
Do a 1 incline, sister. So I can imitate running outside a little bit. Interval 2 is about a 12-minute mile. Speed is 5. Incline 1. 0.35 miles. Walk. That's fun. Interval 2 of 4 done.
How do you feel?
I'm feeling it.
Me too. You're going fast. My sister, by the way, is running like, what is it, 0.6 faster than me?
I am?
Because if you're at a 5, I'll do 4.5. 0.5. She's running very fast.
I almost got a calambre on me.
I was feeling it in my lungs. And I was like, please don't give it to me.
30 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. 5.1 speed, 11:45 per mile pace for 0.25.
Almost there.
Walk.
This is great.
Interval 3 of 4 done.
Just letting you guys know I'm having a blast.
Perfect.
All right, I need some. I'm gonna go faster than you.
Don't overtrain, sister. Try to stick to the training plan.
I'm going 6. Just kidding. I'm gonna go 5. Because I feel like after the rest, when I go up, I'm like
7 seconds.
faster.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last interval. Speed is at 5.3. It's 11:19 per mile pace.
Bitch, I'm there.
Mine is at 1.
I'm there. Bitch, I'm there.
We're going for 0.1 right now. Good job, sister.
No, this is chill. This is good.
Done. Good job. Intervals done.
That's it.
Cool down is 0.3 at a conversational pace.
We're running again. Oh my god.
That's why I said keep the training plan.
You didn't. When you say intervals done, that means there's no more running.
No, there's a warm up, intervals, and then a cool down. Always.
Cool down is a walk.
Walk it, sister.
No. I'm not about to be walking next to you, running. You gotta show up.
This is where you get your you build up endurance.
Yeah. That's why I can't walk. This is enough.
Conversational, literally.
No, the what I started.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're at the cool down. Typically running slower hurts me a little bit more. We're at a 4 speed, which is 15-minute mile pace. Really comfortable. Incline is still at 1. We're here for 0.3. It's gonna get us to a little bit over than 2.5 mile mark for this workout. You love it?
No, I'm like thriving.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, can we keep going?
That's so good.
Yeah.
We can talk through the cool down now. This is so good though. Like the beginning is really hard. It starts off really intense.
I was psyching myself out. In the beginning, I was like, no, sister.
It's really easy to psych yourself out.
Yeah, but once you're doing it, it's like, you'll be alright.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
It's just one foot after the other.
Exactly.
And the biggest thing for me is the breathing.
Yeah.
Once you control your breathing, you can keep going.
Yes, exactly. Because the pain is going to be there, but like it's sustainable.
Yeah, but if you focus too on the breathing, you forget about, like I'm focusing on the breathing, looking at people outside,
Yeah.
I forget about what's going on down there.
Exactly. And
Almost like labor.
yeah, when you're running, when you keep your mind off of it, like think of anything else.
Anything.
I like to like count my steps.
Nope.
1, 2,
No,
2.
no, that's that is psychotic, Nelly.
I love doing that.
That's so bad.
I like to go to the beat of the music.
Me too.
We're already 0.2 done.
Yeah. It's good. We're gonna have so much fun at that race.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
I'm gonna try to keep up with you. But if not, I'll keep you in eye view.
You will keep up with me, trust. Your adrenaline is gonna be pumping like crazy.
Yeah, but then yours is gonna be pumping like crazy. So your adrenaline pump is beyond my limit.
That's true. No. Well,
Yes,
it's gonna be fun, regardless.
it will be.
And with our kids there, it's gonna be like extra motivating.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
I hope Giselle's there. But Jermaine was like, damn, you really gonna race the day after the party? I'm trying to, he's like, I'm trying to drink. I'm like, you can drink.
I can drink. Yeah.
Running.
Yeah, exactly. So good, sister. This is the pace that I go like once a week. You have to do a long run. This is the pace I'm at.
The whole time?
Yeah.
It's good.
But it's like long runs are like 3.5 miles or longer.
Yeah.
Almost there.
We're chilling, bro.
I feel like you can sustain this.
Yes, I'm chilling.
I'm
chilling.
We're already getting faster, sister. Look at the miles you've done today.
Yeah. Good.
So good.
And that was without the walk that we did at the beginning.
Yep. And done.
I need to walk a little bit because I get this.
Yeah, for sure. Workout complete. 34 minutes. We did that in 34 minutes.
Oh, no.
Look how much work you did in 34 minutes, sister.
That felt like so long.
Yeah.
Well, rather, I would think it would be longer, is what I'm trying to say. Damn, I'm clearly not pushing myself enough then.
We did it. Intervals are done. We're gonna go do the cool down so we can get into the.
Yo, dude.
We're sweating. We just did it. We finished our intervals. We're going to now resume the audio version of the pod during our stretches. Yes. Hey everybody, we are back. We just finished our workout. So if you're listening, thank you you didn't really pause or anything.
No, it's just one seamless.
Just went into it. So before we paused, we were talking about how we were going to speak on what are thoughts on body enhancements and
what are our goals for the future?
Goals for the future, fitness wise. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can tell that we're glistening because we are hella sweaty right now.
Yes, no, but seriously, while I was doing that race or run with you, I was psyching myself out in the beginning. I was like, sister, she was like, let me mentally prepare you. It's gonna be like 2.5 miles. And I was like, Nelly, I haven't even ran that far ever.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but the thing is, it's not 2.5 miles straight. We were doing intervals. So we were doing like so the first interval, for example, was like half a mile at a certain speed, and then it was less mileage but faster speed,
which I love.
Yeah, I love.
That's what I want to do at the race. I want to be like, as we get closer, like literally I want to finish sprinting, like zooming to that.
That's a good mindset because you don't want to start off too fast. You're gonna think of a car.
Yes.
You're gonna to empty the tank too soon and not get to your final destination.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
You love a good analogy.
I
think for fitness goals for the future, because you're right. What you were saying on the chart is right. It's like our goals back then are so much more different from what we are after mom.
Yeah.
Major. I never once, when I was working out like kickboxing, all back then, pre-baby, Abs was like, I was like, I'm not hitting abs today. Why would I do abs? Like, my core is strong. I'm good.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I need to put abs in every day.
All the time.
Because I need to heal.
A strong core is literally is everything. You use your core for literally everything. A few years ago, remember when I had my appendix removed?
Yes.
I couldn't use my core because I had to heal. When I tell you it was so hard to not use my core,
yeah,
you use your core for everything.
Walking, standing, everything.
But what are your goals for just moving forward? I feel like you're on a good momentum right now.
Yeah. I think moving forward, I really want to gain muscle.
Mm-hmm.
If I gain fat with it, that's fine. But I really want to gain muscle. I want to gain everything down here, preferably. And my arms, because I like nice thick arms. Like, I love your arms. I love I love putting shirts on and it being tight. Love that.
Good.
I'm obsessed. We're really that different.
We're so we're hella different. When I tell you, when I saw you today, I was like, wow, her upper body is fire.
The noodles? No, my biggest insecurity is my arms. And my
I hope that we get comments like, you're both beautiful. Stop talking about yourself like that.
I mean,
but this is reality. We're being real and raw. This is our podcast and we're always going to be real.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if that's what you want to work on, then that's what you're going to work on.
Yeah. And the abs. Yeah. And the abs. I have my loose skin, which I wanted to show you guys because I like being accountable. And
hey girl.
I have the loose skin,
sister,
which I'm using this cream for now. And I heard it like actually works. Like I saw many reviews on it, and it's supposed to tighten your skin, but you have to do it with workouts.
You always have to couple things out. You can't do like
diet.
Yeah, you have to couple it up.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, am not going to show you this area.
No, but sister, like, do you not see what I'm talking about? How your waist is like this little?
I'm all set.
Look how little that is. But you have to keep that.
I don't want it.
That's bone structure.
Yeah, I have crazy hip dips. My goals are to continue on this running journey.
Yes.
I feel myself getting better. The scale, that's something I wanted to talk about earlier. The number on the scale is not everything, but in terms of my goals, it's a great indicator of where things are going.
Yes.
Because I do have a lot of fat everywhere that I need to lose. And it's stuff that I want to shed because I know it's going to happen.
Yes.
And it's not what I'm focused on.
But you're right. It's a good indicator. That's such a good thing to say. Yeah. Because so many people are like, no, that needs to go down to this number and I'll be good.
Yeah.
When they get there, they're like, I still look like this.
Yeah.
You know, you're right. That indication, it means things are coming off.
Yeah. And there's not going to be like a time where it's like, oh, I reached this number and now I'm going to stop working out. I'm going to stop eating healthy. No, it's like, I don't have a number in my mind because I can say I want to be 160 pounds, which is what I was when I was in Miami at that picture, 160 pounds. But I know 160 pounds right now for me is not going to look exactly like that.
Right. So, that was pre-baby.
That was pre-baby.
Yeah.
And
really different.
My waist was like 10 inches smaller. So it's
and your hips were smaller.
Yeah.
Everything was just zoomed in.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, you're so right. But I really want to talk about how her mental has changed from like, I'm getting a BBL. She was so tummy tuck BBL, boobs. Yeah. We're doing all the mommy makeovers.
I was very, very much planning on it. I was planning on getting it this summer, actually.
Yeah. Consultations booked.
I was doing research on doctors, on where I should go. I really wanted to do it like at a good doctor. I was ready to blow thousands of dollars, even on the consultation. And my mom was on board. Like, she's like, I'll take care of the babies. I support you. If you want to do it, do it. And this is to say that I have nothing against anybody who has ever had any kind of enhancement.
Same.
I support it 1,000%. I don't care if you got your lips done, you got Botox, you got a BBL. I don't care. That is you. And it's perfect for you. But for me, I was very much like, I'm going to do this. I got to do it. Because I wanted a shortcut. Yeah. I wanted a shortcut and then keep working out.
Yeah. To maintain.
Exactly. And then I started eating healthier and then working out. And then I started seeing the pounds shedding. My first week, I lost 5 pounds.
Literally.
It was a bunch of bloating. And then now I'm just seeing like a pound or two every week, which is really healthy.
No, that's insane.
And so now I'm like, maybe I don't need that right now. So.
Yeah. And I told her, and I'll be super upfront. I don't care if I'm judged for this either. I told her, I was like, you're not doing that. Like
yeah, she did.
I was
my
so
brother
against
was
it.
so anytime I would bring it up, my brother would literally argue with me,
Yeah.
yell at me. My sister was
And-
like, "Don't do it. You're not smart for doing that."
It's not that you're not smart about it. And again, I'm the same way. I have friends who have gotten their body enhancements. They look amazing. That's for them. What makes them happy. And that's fine. I have nothing against it. Like I personally want to get my lip filler. I want to get Botox, this and that. Like
Same.
I'm not against it. My thing was with her, I'm like, no, that's not even you. Anything that's like not authentic to who my sister is, I'm like, that's not you. I know you work out. I know that once you start doing something with your whole heart, you're gonna see the change. So I was like, sister, work out first, see how you like it, and then we can talk about that.
Yeah.
Instead of just going straight to the shortcut.
Right.
And now look.
I really wanted to shortcut it.
Yeah. So
that was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm happy with this pod.
I too.
want to do more of these though.
I know, me too.
This was
so
good.
Fun. I hope we get a good turnout with this. So give us your feedback. I know we look crazy. I mean, at least I look crazy with my greñas everywhere, but this was so fun doing this with sister. This is like such a good...
It's bringing back the old time. We used to pick bags together.
I know.
Now we're running. Ew. I never thought.
So our cousin that we talk about all the time, I used to make up crazy workouts all the time. This is way before we had kids. And she is definitely going to comment on this video and be like, yeah, I remember that when you used to kill me with plyometrics. Plyometrics. Dude, I always said that my dream job, it was to always be a Zumba instructor. I would love to be a Zumba instructor because I freaking love that stuff.
No, I see you doing anything fitness-wise instructing. She's just great at it.
Thank you. Let's end it here.
Okay, we're going to close it out because we need to shower and film our next pod. And also eat. Fueling your body is important. So thank you so much for tuning in and are watching and for sticking along with us through all these life changes.
Yes.
For those who are like motivating us and there for us, we see you.
We
thank you and we love you. Have a great day. Stay blessed. Bye.